Joining here with us, Ms. Fatima Alifha from ASEAN Foundation, who is actually joined the YCAFE program too. So please, Fatima, the floor is yours.
So, His Excellency Ambassador Yi Jang-kun, my dear friends and colleagues from ASEAN Foundation, from RK Mission to ASEAN, the online supporters, and of course my bestie from YCAFE alumni. Hi, how are you guys? Please drop in the comment. I hope you guys doing really great. So, in this occasion, I would like to share with you, my next slide please, a little bit about my K adventure. So it all started when in 2021, I was lucky to be selected as one of the participants of student exchange in Jeonbuk National University. And from that experience, it's really the first time I immersed myself with Korean culture and also really experiencing day-to-day living in Korea. So this picture here is my Songsen name. So he was teaching Korean language. And at that time, we are guessing his birthday. And actually, it was a wrong date. But we're just having fun there. And I really appreciate all the lectures in this university. Is really kind for us, also for the foreigners, because we were having trouble understanding the language. And after that, also in this experience, I have several Korean friends. And when I was there, it's also a unique time. It was during the Ramadan. So all this experience I shared through my social media, especially on TikTok. Next, please. And these are some examples of the contents that I create in my TikTok. It's at Fatima Alifha. Don't forget to follow. Yeah. Okay. Next. After doing one semester in Cheonbukdae, I go to Busan. It's in a organization named Language and Culture Exchange. In here, we share our culture with the locals using English language. So basically, this is also kind of train us to speak using English language. Next. And when I go back to Indonesia, it's about the end of the year of 2021. I still don't trying not to forget the current language ability that I have during the university, and also sorry, and also I because of the content creation that I did in 2021, I also become interested to get to know more about the Korean culture, and I participate in Sahabat Korea 2022. So Sahabat Korea is like as a supporter from the Embassy of Korea in Indonesia. And I also participate in as a supporter for Korea Tourism Organization, the KTO Jakarta office, from 2021 to 2023. But because the theme of content is quite similar, so I have to choose only one, and I continue to pursuing my content creation in the WOW Korea supporters, or in short is WKS. Also, I try to hone my language ability by participating or joining the class from the King Sejong Institute in Indonesia. But if you ask my current ability right now, 그냥 괜찮아 할 수 있어. 그래서 죄송합니다. Yeah, fighting. Okay. And because I try to focus in the as a supporter for Korea Tourism Organization. Next slide, please. Gratefully, I was chosen as the top 5 WOW Korea supporters from Korea Tourism Organizations. And the top 5, so it's kind of similar with the KAOS too, Korea-ASEAN Social Media Supporters. The prize for the 5 winners were trip to Korea. So the trip was, we are going to several filming location, and of course we were tasked to create content about it. Like this on the right side, we are visiting the filming location of Goblin, and also the Pohang, who watch Hometown Cha Cha Cha. Yeah, we go there too. And next, in the present moment, I create content well because I'm currently working in the ASEAN Foundation at Digital Communications Coordinator. I mostly try to create content in the ASEAN Foundation social media, of course, with the helps of communications interns here and with the other communications unit friends. In the ASEAN Foundations, actually, we have around 5 pillars. One of them is the art and culture. In the art and culture pillars, we have a project with ROK mission to Korea, and we with the engagement of some institutions in the Korea, we create the Connect ASEAN. If I think one of the theme in the Korea-ASEAN Online Supporter is also creating content about Connect ASEAN. So in short, this is a program where we try to connecting youth across ASEAN and Korea through arts. And in YCAFE 2023, for a person who like to document everything in my life, even including my breakfast, I usually post it in my social media. But strangely, during YCAFE, I really have a little amount of content and pictures because I really, really enjoyed the present moment when I was participating the YCAFE. So this program is like the youth camp from for ASEAN and friends engagement gather the youth from ASEAN, Korea, and also US. Back then, perhaps next slide, please. Okay, so back then in I think last week, we are divided into several groups, and my group consists of 5 people. Sorry, 5 besties of mine. So in here we have Kas. She's from Philippines. She is Yeonsu. She's from Korea. This one is Michelle. He's from the US. And the shy guy here is Sogfi. So I really feel like that around 1 week really connect us because during the drafting of Youth Manifesto, we really sit together and share our perspective, which come from our experience in our country. So in this whole 1 week, I guess my previous friends, my previous bestie from YCAFE already shared about the cultural excursion, going to the yacht in Busan. It's really bond us together, and I do really hope that perhaps in the future there's some kind of alumni engagement for YCAFE so we can like strengthen our bond. And a disclaimer, guys, we actually have this Instagram groups consists of the YCAFE, which make it a platform for us to talk about anything and share some funny pictures. During my experience, like my K adventures, also knowing my friends from ASEAN in the US, there's like this key takeaways from my experience. I realized that we actually share similarities in diversity, and this makes me believe that actually cultures could become a medium for us to get to know each other. In the next slide. And in more serious wordings, I would say, cultures serve as a powerful medium for mutual understanding. When youth engage in cultural exchange, it deepens our understanding of one another. Like during the drafting of Youth Manifesto, it's actually kind of serious thing because we are given like some documents that we have to review. It's from the CASI, and then we have to choose. In my team, we choose the sub areas. So we choose the prosperity pillars, and we choose the areas of prosperity and also the creative economy. When we discuss about these sub areas, we shared what happens in Indonesia. We shared what happens in the Cambodia and also in the Philippines, in the US and in Korea. Because if we see, I would say it's quite different what happens in the ASEAN and the US and the ROK. But we sit together to make the same sense, make the same goals and meaning of what we are trying to achieve together, and with the collaboration within the ASEAN, ROK, and the US, how we can solve this problem together. And I think that's all for me. Thank you. 감사합니다.